Hello, my beautiful people. Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain to whoever celebrates it. I'm trying to do this in a very spooky ambiance, so hopefully we can get you to see the cards. I'm going to tilt them so the light will shine on them, but I like the ambiance and the light, so we're doing that. Before I start anything, so we're going to be doing a reading for Halloween and so on, and see what energies come out. I'm going to do an interesting spread that I have found. So I'm going to be using the Horror Oracle card as the main, and then the Dark Mansion Tarot as the kind of clarifier. So before I start anything, I'm sure many of you have already heard and know, I just want to send out some loving energy and and for Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry, his friends, his family, for him, that wherever he is now, who passed, if you don't know, Matthew Perry, who played Chandler on Friends, has passed. I would like to take this time for the energies to come up and bring him peace, and that he's happy and content wherever he is, and for those, some healing energy for those who are here on the left on earth without him, his friends, his family, and such, those who knew him. All right, so here we go. Let's get going here. Let's get the card. Oh, you can see my hands. I just have to tilt the cards in a way that you can see them. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm using Spooky Movie from YouTube, and they have to insert the ads, of course. All right, anyways. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, all my spooky gals, ghouls, and goblins out there, and whatever. So this is going to be interesting because these cards are, Horror Oracle, if you're not familiar with it. I was hoping to get up I'm still going to do a walkthrough. I was hoping to get it up before Halloween, but I'm still going to do it. So, it's hard for me to upload. So, 2, 3. All right. Well, the bottom of the deck is midnight. So, something may happen to some of you, for some of you at midnight. You might get a surprise. Don't know if it's good or bad. I guess we might find out in the reading here. So let's see what is the issue at play right now. This is interesting. Curse. Now I'm going to kind of go out on a limb on these because it is Halloween, so it's not going to be my usual, serious, let's do some soul searching type thing. Some of you may actually feel like somebody has put a curse on you. Okay? And let me do this. I was going to clarify with these, but I'm going to add these to it. I meant to put these underneath. Let's do that so we don't have to. But anyway, some of you may feel like someone has put a curse on you. You feel like some negative energy, maybe even some evil, or pardon me, but demonic energy around you. And if that's the case, if you do not have it, get some sage or Palo Santo, either incense or, the actual sticks of Palo Santo or the bundles of sage, and just purify your area, smudge your area. So light it, and then, I take my incense around the room before I do every reading. And so we're going to slide these under here. That's not right. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. I smudge to get rid of any evil energy, and I do it pretty regularly. So, all right, the bottom of the deck here is the High Priestess. You can't see this one. It's the High Priestess. I promise you, it's the High Priestess. Can you see? It's the High Priestess. So, trust your intuition. Whatever your intuition is telling you about the situation could very well be something This could even be for those of you who work with your ancestors, your angels, your ancestors, a past life. There may be some sort of curse in your lineage that you need to take care of. The King of Cups here. Okay, for some of you, you can't see these cards because they're dark. It's the dark mansion. The King of Cups, you may feel like you're cursed in love. All right? So if that's the case, again, you may want to do some cleansing. And, I know it sounds weird, but Halloween is a good time. We just had the full moon. Halloween is a good time to work with those energies, and see if you can cleanse yourself in some way. Okay? Now let's get to what your intuition and your feelings are telling you. So the card is Dinner and the Lovers. Interesting. This isn't meant to be a love reading, but for some of you, now again, these are general reads, so just take them as they resonate. It's not going to resonate for all of you, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somebody you have had dinner with, who could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, an ex, somebody you just, maybe just a lover, someone you just had. There's something about that person, or maybe you're going to have dinner with that person, and just beware, because you can't see it on here, but the Lover's card, if you're familiar with it, there could be a third party. So it's like they're having dinner with you, but later on they're going to get their dessert somewhere else. So this relationship may not be as stable as you think it is. It actually may be a curse. Just going to say. All right. And any external forces. Forbidden. Okay, so I'm hearing something specific with this one. Forbidden. Can you see that? And it's the Fool card. I'm hearing that you took a chance with somebody who is either a bad boy, someone you don't normally go for, and I don't know why this is coming out as love. This could be a situation. So if it's not love, put it in your situation. There's some sort of curse on your situation, and maybe you found out something at dinner, or maybe you feel this bad energy with somebody that you had dinner with. It doesn't have to be a love interest. It could be a friend. It could be just somebody you happen to be around that you don't really maybe know, but you had dinner. Maybe it's a friend of a friend, that kind of thing. But there's something, you took on chance on something that normally you wouldn't. And it could just be, again, if it's a connection with somebody, it could just be like even a one-night stand with someone, or just friends with benefits type situation. Or maybe it's in a setting that you don't normally, maybe you're hanging out with people who hardcore party and you're not usually like that. And with the Fool card, it's like you're going to take a chance. For God's sakes, if anybody's doing drugs and you don't do drugs, don't do it. And the reason, I'm going to say, I'm going to say one word about that. Fentanyl. For any of you who don't do drugs, don't do them. I grew up around people who did drugs, that I hung out with, and they always used to commend me and say, they did coke back then. They didn't do like meth and things like they do now. In the olden days, they did like coke, but they would pass the mirror around in front of me, and everybody did it but me. And I was rebellious. I didn't give a rat's ass what other people did. I did my own thing. And they said, "Oh, you don't snort coke?" And I said, "No, I don't." And they said, "Don't ever start." So, that may not even have anything to do with anything, but maybe if you're a person who doesn't party hard, but you're with people that are, be careful, because sometimes you can get yourself into a situation where you want to indulge and maybe have drinks when you don't normally drink, and that's all fine and dandy, but you might get yourself intoxicated and get yourself into a bad situation with someone. Okay, so I'm just going to say that this is something that, again, something that you don't normally do, and that's the external force. Maybe these people are going to use, for Halloween, like a Ouija board, or, which, honestly, for those who wonder, it's not evil. People may say it's evil. This stuff isn't evil. It's just what you do with it. If you do black magic, yeah, it's evil. It just depends on how you work with it. And people who do black magic are fools. Speaking of fools, because they do that kind of stuff, it's going to come back to them 10, 20 fold. It's going to come right back to them. And they're going to regret. It's going to bite them in the ass way worse than what they were trying to do to someone. So if you have a curse on someone, have that confidence that if you use incense or you put a protective white light or purple light around yourself, imagine that, protect yourself, it's going to bounce off you. Imagine a mirror around you, and the mirror will reflect off of you back onto them. Okay, so if you feel like someone's putting a curse on you or doing some sort of voodoo or whatever, you can do that to protect yourself. Now, this is some internal forces that might be at play here. Escape. Wait, hold on. Escape with the Two of Cups. There's a lot of, you have the King of Cups, the Lovers, now the Two of Cups. You may just want to get away from somebody. There's somebody here, and if this is the devil up here, I'm going to know. There's somebody here that is not good for your energy, not good for you. In fact, if you go out with people that if you're not comfortable going and partying hard or doing what they're doing, just leave. Don't even engage. You don't know what some people are into. You know what I mean? And again, with the fentanyl thing, I don't care if you know people that give you something. It does not matter, okay? I mean, you look at Prince. Here's somebody who was famous, and he got some bad drugs, killed him. Fentanyl, okay? So, but the Two of Cups, there's a lot of negative energy here. I am not going to lie here. Let's get to the potential outcome, and then we'll see what's going on here. Okay, I like this. The potential outcome is Warrior, all right, with the Two of Swords. You have, excuse me, I hit the microphone. You have a decision to make here, okay? Soul Tribe, if you're not part of the tribe, do subscribe, join the tribe, hit that button. Trust your intuition. If you have a bad feeling about this, don't even engage. Don't even go. Find someone else to spend Halloween with, or if it's not Halloween, some other time. Find someone else to spend time with. Warrior means that you are a advocate for yourself. You're the warrior. You're strong enough to know better and not do this kind of stuff. And it doesn't matter if you're a teen. It doesn't matter if you're in your 20s. It doesn't matter if you're an adult. A lot of us feel peer pressure. For those who are young out there, believe me, there are adults that do the same thing. I remember a guy that I was dating, love him to death, but he doesn't smoke. He doesn't smoke pot or whatever. And they were passing it around, and they were saying, do you want some? And he did it, I think, because he wanted to feel like because everybody else was smoking it. And I was telling him, don't do it, because he was coughing like crazy, and he said, well, I don't smoke. I said, don't do it if you don't want to do it, for God's sakes. I mean, it's not like he was an angel. He did drink and probably did other stuff, but he just wasn't a smoker. And it was like, you don't have to, I'm so sorry about the ads, this sucks. You don't have to do it because other people are doing it. So just remember that, young people out there who might be watching, maybe not, but maybe, you don't have to. Be your own person. These people don't give a rat's ass if you get addicted to something or if your life gets screwed up for that. They don't care. Don't do it. You are your own person. And even if I used to be called Pollyanna because I wouldn't smoke pot. And I'm like, well, F you. And I like this guy. F you. I'm not going to do something because you feel like I have to. You can smoke it. I don't care if you do. But, no one's going to force me to do it. All right? I mean, I did end up smoking pot at some point. I'm not going to say I'm an angel. I like alcohol. I don't do hard drugs or anything. But I did later on. I did smoke pot when I was younger. Probably I don't know, I was 16, 17. I stopped. I didn't like it because it made my brain go dead. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't like the feeling I got from it. So I quit. I just like alcohol. I like my whiskey. Okay. All right, peeps. Well, let me see. Let me get some cards of advice here. I have my other deck over here. Let me just get some advice from this tarot deck, the regular, my Rider-Waite-Smith, that you might be able to see better than the Dark Mansion. Let's just get a little bit here. What I'm going to say about this reading is find a way to break the curse. Break the curse, whatever that may be. If you feel some negative energy, you can protect yourself. You can get yourself out of a situation. You can, if you're in a relationship and it's not feeling right, if you have second thoughts about it, there may be a very good reason for that. All right? Let's just see what advice we have from our spirits, our higher masters and guides. And if you all are out celebrating Halloween, or maybe you're home, probably the safest place to be, have a good time though, whatever you're doing. Be safe and have a good time. So happy Halloween, happy Samhain to all of you out there. What is this? Death card. No, you're not going to die. Don't worry. All right, Matthew, if that's you up there. That's just so sad. I was a huge fan of Friends, and I know he had addiction problems and what have you, but still. Okay, we'll just do these three. Okay. Well, we have the Death card. We have Judgment. And we also have the Seven of Cups that flipped in reverse. Okay? So, Death card and Judgment. It's stopping. I'm hearing break the curse. Something at midnight. At midnight. Maybe go out and light a candle. Go out to the moon. Something at midnight. The curse is going to be broken at midnight. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Two of Wands. Choose your path wisely here. Be your own person. Break the curse. The Death card is the end of something, and a relationship, and a friendship. If this friend is trying to coerce you into doing something you don't want to do, don't do it. I don't care if it is Halloween. I don't care if you're all celebrating. Don't do it. No one has the right to tell you what to do. All right? The Judgment card. It's almost as if you're going to have an aha moment and say, you know what? F this. I don't need this. If these people are doing this, these aren't my friends. If I'm feeling a bad vibe here, this isn't my place. You know what I mean? You are your own best friend, your best advisor. You are wiser than you realize inside, and your internal voice can be speaking loudly, but pay attention, okay? Pay attention. Even if it's not on Halloween. Maybe it's not on Halloween, but the Seven of Cups to me is saying that you're making a choice for yourself. Make that choice for yourself. Break the curse. Don't let people tell you what to do. You're stronger than that. My soul tribe, my soulsational people, my peeps, you are strong individuals. And this is telling you to stand up for what you believe in and to stand up for yourself. Because if you won't, who will? You never know if someone else is going to be on your side. I don't care how much of a friend they are. I always say the only one you can trust really is yourself and maybe your higher guides and masters. Whoever your soul source is. All right, my beautiful people. Happy Halloween. I hope you're having a fantabulous night. Spooky things. Trick or treat. Do you want a trick or do you want a treat? This could be a trick. It's not a treat. It could be a trick on you, Be careful. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to some Snickers and some candy. Screw the rest of it. Screw the world. Just have fun. All right. But this tells me that you're making the right choice for yourself. The Seven of Cups in reverse. You're making the right choice for yourself. So, step into your power and be your own advocate here. All right? Again, happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Join me in the weekend. We have the... Saturn's going direct, and I have a reading coming up for that. Check it out. Scorpios, I have Scorpio reading up, and I have a Libra Scorpio cusp reading. Check it all out. All right? Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.